think I got everyone. Yes. Okay. Today's going to be a leg heavy day. So we're going to do some leg warm-up stuff. We'll be doing 4 rounds of 3 movements. So let's talk about each of these movements. One of them, the first one, is maybe something you haven't done. So it's called a shin box get up. So we're going to start seated on the ground like this. And I want to get into this position. So it's almost like if I put the bottoms of my feet together and then just turn one leg around. So one side is externally rotated, one side is internally rotated here. And then the shin box get up, all it is I'm gonna pop up onto my knee, squeezing my glutes, and then with control, I'm gonna come back down to a seated position, and that's 1. So I'm coming back up and then back down. Let's do 5 on each side together. I think I've got 3 on one side so far. And we want to exhibit some control on the way down. We don't want to just plop down onto our butt. And once we've done 5, we can switch the way our legs are turned. Awesome. All right. Then we're going to come onto our back and we're going to do 10 glute bridges. So I've got my feet flat on the ground. I'm just going to open up my hips, squeeze in my glutes, and then I'll come back down. So I just want to get my hips as open as they can go. And we're going to do 10 reps. Looks good. Awesome, awesome. And then the last thing is 10 alternating reverse lunges. So for this, I start standing. I'm going to bring my knee back to the ground, come to a standing position again, and then just alternate each rep. 10 times. Looks awesome. All right. So we're going to do 3 more rounds of those 3 movements. I'm going to do a little more counting on this next round, but if my pace doesn't match yours, don't sweat it. We'll all be sticking together anyway. So let's do our 5 shin box get-ups. Get into this weird leg position, popping up with control. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Nice job, everyone. 4, 5. Then 10 glute bridges. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Then 10 reverse lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Let's go back to our shin box get-ups. Hopping up into off the ground. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm getting warm. 4. It's working. 5. Switching sides. Popping up. Here's 4. And 5. Nice job. Let's come on to our backs. We're gonna do our 10 glute bridges. Here we go. Squeezing our butt, opening our hips up. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 alternating lunges. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna go through those 3 things one more time. Doing our shin box get-ups. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, everyone. Looks great. 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can pop into our glute bridges, opening our hips up all the way. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 reverse lunges, bringing our knee back to the ground. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. I feel warm. Great job, everyone. So for this next piece, we're gonna do 3 Tabata cycles, 3 different movements. So how a Tabata cycle works is it's 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest, 8 times. So a cycle is 4 minutes total, but 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So the rest goes by quickly, but it is still nice. So we'll do a full cycle, which just means we're doing 1 movement for all 8 rounds. Then we'll rest a little bit. Then we'll do another cycle, rest, and then a 3rd cycle and rest. So the 3 movements we're gonna do are the single leg glute bridge, the vampire sit-up, which is unique in that it's not a sit-up, and there are no vampires, incidentally, and then the goblet squat. So that could also be an air squat. The main difference is going to be whether or not you have a weighted item to hold on to. If you don't, that's absolutely okay. If you do, we'll use it a little bit later. So let's talk about each of these movements and substitutions for each one. So single leg glute bridge is just like what we did in the warm-up, but with one leg. So in the warm-up, we did 2-leg glute bridge where I open my hips up all the way. For this one foot's gonna pop off the floor and I'm gonna open my hip. Just like that. So that is a good deal harder. So if you feel like for the single leg version, you can't open your hips up all the way, or maybe you can't bring your butt off the floor, then we can just substitute with a regular glute bridge, just like this. So let's try a single leg glute bridge, maybe do like 2 or 3 on each side, see how we feel about it. Just kind of get familiar with the movement. Those of you I can see look great. Awesome. Okay, so for that one, we're gonna switch sides every round. So there's 8 rounds, so we'll end up doing each side 4 times. I'll let you know where we're at. But that is the single leg glute bridge. So the vampire sit-up, I'm gonna put a little pad under my knees because my knees are going to be on the ground. So if you're in a place where that's gonna be uncomfortable, maybe a blanket or a pillow is gonna help out. So what I'm looking for with the vampire sit-up is we want this to be sort of a core exercise, but mainly a quad exercise. So I'm going to think about squeezing my abs. I want to stay as rigid as possible, and then I'm going to sink back as far as I'm comfortable, and then return. So sinking back, I get to about here, and I can feel the tension kind of wanting to leave my core. I want to like arch to gain extra distance. So that's where I'm going to head back, just like that. If you want a little added challenge, you can do vampire arms, throws a little weight out in front of you, makes it a little more challenging. And then if you wanted a ton of challenge, you could hold on to a weight. But the main way to scale this is just the distance you're gonna move. Maybe for you, it's this. That's fine. That's all good. That's a totally valid vampire sit-up. You don't have to come like super far back. Oh, I barely made it out of there. So let's try a few if you haven't. Looks like a lot of you have. Nice. Cool, cool. And if anything happens, maybe you don't like how these feel. Definitely if you feel anything in your low back when doing these, then we can just switch and we can substitute with the reverse lunges, just like we did in the warm-up. So we'll just have that in our back pocket just in case. Third movement is the goblet squat. So if I have a weighted item, I'm gonna hold it in close. So it's tucked in close, kind of right at my chest. And that's gonna it's gonna give me a little bit of a counterbalance so I can sit nice and low in my squat. Just like that. But like I said, you don't have a weighted object, we can just do regular squats, just like that. Let's try a few. Nice. Looks great, everyone. Okay, so quick recap. We'll do a full Tabata cycle, 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off of our single leg glute bridge. For that one, we'll switch sides every round. Then vampire sit-ups, then goblet squats, boom, done. Does anyone have any questions before I start the clock? Okay, I saw at least one thumbs up. So we're gonna start with our single leg glute bridge. Let's start in 10 seconds, going for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Whatever pace works for you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Single leg glute bridge, maybe 2-leg glute bridge. Find a pace that feels comfortable. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, 10 seconds of rest. It's gonna go fast. We're gonna switch sides now. So going on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, everyone. 2 down. Going back to that first side. 3, 2, 1. Let's do round 3. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Getting a little spicy. 3, 2, 1. Next side, round 4. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, everyone. Going back to our first side for round 5 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Woo! 5 down, 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, one more time on each side. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 7. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, one more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last one. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. We're gonna rest at least a minute, and then we'll do our vampire sit-up cycle. So we can grab some water, shake it out, get some tunes bumping. Whatever you want to do. We'll go when the clock says 1. right, that went fast. Vampire sit-ups, we ready? All right, let's start in 10 seconds. Just lean back as far as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome job. 2 down. 3, 2, 1, round 3. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, 3 down. 3, 2, 1, round 4. Here we go. Feeling spooky. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, halfway through the vampire sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. 5 down. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Looks great, everyone. Three, 2, 1, rest. 6 down. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, last one. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay. That was harder than I anticipated. Great job, everyone. We'll rest for another minute. So I've got you all on a big, giant TV screen. It's very cool to look over and see everyone like leaning back like that. Very seasonal. Goblet squat is coming up next. We'll go when the clock says 1. All right, Tabata goblet squats. Let's go in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Looks good. Three, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right, 3, 2, 1, round 2. 3, 2, 1, rest. 2 down. 3, 2, 1, round 3. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, everyone. 3, 2, 1, round 4. 3, 2, 1, rest. Halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, round 5. Looks awesome. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. 3 more. 3, 2, 1, round 6. 3, 2, 1, rest. 3, 2, 1, round 7. Nice job. 3, 2, 1, rest. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, last round. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nicely done, everyone. We just did a whole lot of stuff in a short amount of time. Okay, for today's workout, ideally you will have something you can hold in one of your hands. We're gonna be doing some single arm swings. If you have an item that is maybe too unwieldy to hold in one hand, we could definitely do a 2-hand version. I'll show you both, you can decide. So, what the workout today is going to be, and I will, let me just paste it in the chat, actually. That might be the best way. Then we'll all have a reference. There we go. Okay. So a relatively common workout format is doing something 21 times, then 15, and then 9. I don't know why that's become a tradition. Today is that idea, but the first movement is going to be those numbers doubled. So 42 single arm swings, 21 burpees, then 30 single arm swings, 15 burpees, then 18 single arm swings, and then 9 burpees. Done. There is also going to be a 13-minute time cap. So if we get to the 13-minute mark and you haven't finished all the work, you can cut it. That's all good. Still got a great workout. So let's talk about these movements. The single arm swing. And just to clarify, 42 means 42 total, not 42 per side. Please don't do 84 swings. That's too many. Okay, so I've got a kettlebell here, but I could do this with a dumbbell or any sort of item I could hold in my hand, just like Lem's got. I hope that's actually full of milk. That would be awesome. So I'm gonna start with it a little bit in front of me, and then I wanna pull it into what I'm gonna call the pocket, which just means the outer part of my wrist is coming as high into my inner thigh as I can. As I do that, I'm sending my butt back and my chest down. Then I'm gonna stand up aggressively, and the weight's gonna come up to about my sight line. So a little bit out in front of me, I'm gonna go this from the side. A little bit out in front, pulling into the pocket, standing up aggressively, and then each time I'm sending my butt back and bringing that weight into the pocket. Let's try a few on each side. We really want to focus on standing up nice and aggressively, making our hips do the work rather than our shoulders. We don't want to just be lifting the weight up with our shoulders. And then just for good measure, I will show you the two-hand version as well. Mechanically, it's very similar. And if the two-hand version feels better for you, then we can do the two-hand version. Same idea, but instead of one hand, I'm gonna grab both hands onto the handle, pull it into the pocket, and then stand up aggressively, just like that. So you can give them both a try, see which one you like more. Then we have the burpee. So for a burpee, I want to bring my hands onto the ground, and then I want to hit the deck, basically. But I just want to make sure I'm not doing a push-up. So I'm going to bring my hands to the ground, and then I'm going to drop down with control, but I'm not like staying rigid like in a push-up. Then same deal on the way back up. I don't want to do a push-up up out of here. So I'm just going to peel myself up, pop my hips closed, and then a tiny little jump, bring my hands overhead. So at speed, one of those would look like this. So a couple different ways to scale a burpee. You can step into them. So here I'm just going to bring my hands to the ground as I step back and lower myself to the ground. And same idea on the way up. I can step in, then do my jump and flap. So kind of sped up, that would look like that. That's totally fine. The main idea is that we're just getting our chest and thighs onto the ground. The way in which we do it is not super important. So if you need to take a step, that's all good. If maybe completely hitting the deck is out of the question, then we could do a sprawl, which is going to be basically the top half of the burpee. So I'm bringing my hands to the ground, hopping my feet back, coming back, and standing up. And if maybe there's like a wrist issue or something like that, we could also come onto like the back of a couch, drop our feet back, come back to a stand, and then do our jumping flap. just like that. So if you haven't, let's do 2 sample burpees, 2 warm-up burpees, just to get ourselves ready. Nice. Cool. All right. So 42 swings, split them up side to side, however you like. 21 burpees, 30 swings, 15 burpees, 18 swings, 9 burpees, then we're done. Or we get to 13 minutes on the clock, then we're also done. Any questions? Cool. We'll put 13 minutes on the clock. Let's go in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Off to a great start. Looks good, everyone. All right, nice work. Woo! Nice work. Whew. All right. Each round gets a little bit easier. Whew. Good stuff. Nicely done. Great work. Chipping away. Catch your breath if you need to. Whew. Good stuff. Woo. Plenty of time to finish. Great job. Nice. Here we go. Looks awesome. There we go. Nice job, Len. There we go. Nice. Okay, I just want to make sure that Molly, not Molly Philstrom. Sorry for forgetting that, by the way. You're good? Okay. Didn't want to move on if you're still going. Okay. Great job, everyone. That was tough. We're going to do a little stretch called half saddle. So I'm going to start seated, and then I just want to fold one leg over, not so that I'm sitting on it, but I've just got it tucked right next to me. So I'm pulling a stretch into my quad here. Then I can increase that stretch by how much I lean back. I know some folks can get into this position and lie down. That's amazing. I'm not one of them. I can get to about here and I feel a huge stretch in my quad. If this is not working out for you, we could also do a couch stretch, which you can actually use your couch for, or a wall. And for that, I'm just going to put my toe against the wall and then my knee on the ground. And now I've got that stretch into my quad. Both work. We'll hang out for about 30 more seconds and then we'll switch sides. So we can ease out of that side and then hop into the stretch on the other side, leaning back. About 20 more seconds. Bye, Katie. Good to see you. Bye, Aaron. All right. Great job, everyone. That was awesome.